Hey, what's up, people? Salute to my subscribers, Black Cherubim, Roger Spice, Kiraganic. Shout out to all you guys. Shout out to Keith from Junk Pile Videos. Christopher Smith, League of Dads. Shout outs to Sister Jinx. All you guys. Check me out at Black Junction TV at Kevin Kelly. I moved over there because, as you guys know, what's going on YouTube. But anyway, I've been speaking about Monique, right? And the reason I speak about Monique is because she is an example of many females, not just black females, but a lot of females. I wouldn't say Asian women because, in particular Chinese females, so you see they work, even though I don't understand their language, I don't see where they complain, in their mannerisms and stuff. But Monique has been making rounds on any interview she could find herself complaining and complaining. And the thing is, I don't understand why she's complaining, because Netflix still has their money, and I've read comment sections on many videos about the topic, and I see a lot of women and simps defending Monique in some of the stupidest ways, saying that she should get her money and they should give her her money. And I'm wondering, whose money? The money is not hers. But this is what it is. Females have been taught that they should be given whatever they want because they're women. If you notice, in the climate of America, women complain and complain, and they whine and complain, and they march and they complain about everything. Women like to complain, for the most part. Not all females, but for the most part, they like to complain. They can never be happy. If all problems were solved in the world, women will still be unhappy, because they would have nothing to complain about, right? And because of that, women tend to not want to do much, but they want to get a lot. Now let's look at Monique and how she represents many females. Just look at women when they get married. What do? They wave that wedding ring around. They'll work hard to get the wedding ring. They yearn for that wedding ring, but when they get it, in most cases, what do? They stop working because they've arrived. Now their attitudes stink. They don't dress nice like they used to. They don't smell nice like they used to. The sex is not the best like it used to be. Just ask a lot of married men. They don't work to sustain anything. They'll put their best foot forward to get the ring. Now let's go back to Monique. She's waving that Oscar around. It's just like the wedding ring. She doesn't believe that she has to be out there, performing and doing auditions because I have an Oscar and I'm a diva and you should respect me and I should get what I want. It's the very same thing with females when they get married. You don't believe me? Just observe most women when they get married. Talk to a lot of married men and they'll tell you. And this is a result of women being taught that they're sugar and spice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're now arriving Newark Penn Station, Newark, New Jersey. Change here at Newark for Raritan Valley Line service. Over on track number 5. Also change
They,
here for pass service to the World Trade Center, Journal Square, Lower Manhattan, across the platform on track number 1. Also change here at Newark for light rail service and bus service downstairs. This is Newark Penn Station, Newark, New Jersey. Watch your step.
I'm sorry about that. Now, this is a result of them being taught that they're sugar and spice and everything that's nice, and they should get what they want because they have a pussy, because they're females. Let me give you an example. The other day, I was on the train, right? 'Cause my car was in an accident. Some dude ran into my car and messed my car up, right? So I've been taking the train ever since. And I was sitting by the door on the train, and this black female came into the train, and she had this, what do you call those that you have the babies in that they push, whatever, the stroller, the baby stroller, right? And she was on the phone. She was on the phone talking to her. She was on the phone talking to her mother, I think it was. And she came right next to me, and she asked me for a seat, but my leg was fucked up, so I couldn't stand. I can stand, but I couldn't bear like standing up for a long period of time. So I told her I can't do that, and she said why, and I said to her I just can't. I didn't feel the need to explain to her, right? So she looked at me and she said, but I'm a woman. So I turned to her and I said to her, what does that mean? She said, I'm a woman. You're supposed to give me your seat. And I said to her, no, I don't care about that. Because still, I really didn't feel the need to explain to her that my leg was messed up. And she proceeded to push that stroller onto my leg. I wanted to get up and, swing at her, but I really don't believe in fighting, and I don't want to get in trouble with the cops. But she proceeded to just shove the stroller on my leg. She didn't know my leg was messed up, and I kept telling her, stop it, stop it, stop it, but she wouldn't stop. Now, that is a result of women just believing they can do whatever, they should get whatever, they can complain all they want, and the world should bow down to them and give them what they want. And that's what's happening here with Monique. And this is what she is doing, not realizing that she herself is representing a lot of females out here. And she's telling the world how a lot of females get down. She's making herself a proxy. Nobody's making her a proxy. She's making herself a proxy. And this is why you find a lot of guys running away from marriages today, because they have to deal with people like Monique. Because they themselves cannot complain about anything. Men cannot complain about anything. We've been told all our lives to suck it up, deal with it, figure it out, solve the problem. I've had that happen to me with ex-girlfriends who create their own problems, then they come to me and complain that I should help them to solve their problems. The problems they've created was not my creation, but I have to help them to solve their problems. Isn't that some shit? Anyway, I have to catch my train. I'll see you guys later.